we are playing Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain. I don't know if I started this, but I don't know if it's in my progress. I put a little bit, like maybe 45 to an hour gameplay of this. Keep in mind this came out last year, I think. In 2016 it came out. So Konami Productions, Fox Engine, that's all the people that made it. This game is free on PlayStation right now if you're a PlayStation Plus member, so if you want to download it, go on PlayStation. If you have it, download it if you want. We gotta redo this all. Or not, never mind. Let's save my progress. Sweet, save my progress of this game and then we get struck by lightning. If you don't know what's going on, I'll give you a little brief explanation. So this dude is chasing after us that has a fire horse, and we just escaped from the hospital. And Snake here is enjoying himself. Awakening, codename Chick. All right. Here's the girl with the gas mask.
Come on.
Written by Hideo.
The name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support.
This game is
Miller
in
was training
1984.
Mujahideen
That's where
rebels
it
when he was
starts off
captured by
in.
the Soviets.
So,
The Reds' 40th Army.
just to let you know,
Troop strength somewhere around 100,000.
this
Squad
game
holding
is like a
Miller set off
movie.
near the Pakistan border
If you like
yesterday.
movies, and you're like this
In
series.
3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha!
Chapter 1, Revenge. We're in Cyprus right now. Alright, so we're near Turkey and Egypt right now. And there's Jordan. Which actually, it's pretty nice there. Whoa, there's the arm, my dude. This is one of the best games ever. Afghanistan, there we are. Nice. So that's on that. So one Phantom Limbs. March 21st, 1985. 1984, 1406, Northern Kabul, Afghanistan. It was almost midsummer, almost. It took out spring and then summer. Then, winter.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
There we go. Punish Venom Snake. Benedict Miller. Revolver, Ocelot. Soviet Guards, Airborne Regiment. Skulls, passing.
After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces. Should be the perfect one.
Alright, now we get to move around.
Held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority. Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead? A little to the left. To the right. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village. The Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is. Take a look through your binoculars. Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. They'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Alright. So what we need to do is we need to get through that village somehow without being spotted. So get on my horse. Let's get on the horse. We're approaching up on it.
Yeah.
Alright. We can walk it from here. Alright.
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view.
Alright. Wonder if my mic actually works.
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat. Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
Hold on.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to
What am
drop
I
them
doing?
out of sight.
Sorry about that. Okay, so. Planning to walk the whole wilderness on foot? Use your horse. Hiding on horseback allows you to stay out of sight even while on the move. It's effective for avoiding enemy guard posts and long-range reconnaissance patrols. Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. If you stand up and run around, you'll make it easier for them to spot you.
at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village? How about it? Can you see the village from there? Use the binoculars to recon the place.